Page 10, Dance of the Hours. It's another very famous piece by Ponchielli. It's a fun piece. In the right hand, let's talk right hand first, we have these two note slurs. Down, up, down, up. Now, some teachers teach this when you get two note slurs, you play the second note staccato. I was not taught that. I was taught play it as it's written. If they want a staccato, they'll put it in. But you do lift up on it, so the second note may be a little bit short. And in that case, it sort of is staccato, because either you have legato or staccato, period. But you can have long staccatos. If I just disconnect the notes, technically that's staccato. They don't have to be short. So here, I'm suggesting don't make the second note short. You have to lift up, but that's it. In the left hand, wrist staccato on, and these are staccato. These are short here. You're bouncing off the keys basically. You don't have to come down like that. The hands can be on the keys, and you come down with the wrist and then immediately up. So I put the hands on the keys before I play it, but then I bounce off it. Work it together very slowly. It has a pickup beat, 4 and 4, because in common time is 4 4 times 4 and 1 and 2 3 4. See the two ledger lines above the staff there, the last note in the first line, that's a high C up here. Just memorize it. When you see two ledger lines, you know it's a C. And then it goes on and does its thing again. Dynamic wise, it's soft, lightly and graceful the same. The last measure, the first line, you have a little crescendo. And then the second line, third measure, you have poco ritardando and a diminuendo. So you're going to slow down a little bit and get softer. And then at the end of the second line, there's an a tempo. That means resume your speed again, back where you were doing, and now you're soft. Etc. The end of the third line, suddenly you're medium loud. And at the end, very soft. Let's play this together very slowly just to check the notes and the rhythms. I'm not going to do the dynamics. I'm just going to do the notes and the rhythms. You can do the dynamics and all that wonderful stuff on your own, and you can speed it up on your own. I'm going to go really, really, really slow. Now there is, I believe, an error in this arrangement, and I'll point it out because I'd like you to understand all the stuff you're seeing. You see the idea with a pickup beat, it's an incomplete measure. And according to the time signature, every measure has to have 4 counts. Common time is the same as 4 4. So if the first beat or the first measure has 1 beat in it, there has to be a measure somewhere else with only 3 beats in it. It has to work out mathematically. That's the rules. I didn't make it up. It's there. Now normally they take the last measure and they chop it, and the end of that measure goes to the beginning. But if you look at the last measure here, that thing has 4 counts in it. And in my opinion, that's an error. The last measure should only have 3 counts in it. That last quarter rest should not be there, because that is the first beat that's at the beginning of this. Yeah, Try it. So I'm going to give us 3 counts. Let's play it slowly together. Right hand, you're going to move around a lot. You know that already. All right, we figured all that out. That's wonderful. And the left hand's here. Okay. 1 and ready and go and.